So whenever you play e4, the king's pawn opening, you have a lot of variations. Your opponent can play e5, d6, French, even the Caro-Kann defense. Today I'm going to share what can you play against the Caro-Kann defense. So basically you'll follow the opening lines, that is playing d4, such that you take full control of the center. Now your opponent clashed the center with d5. Now what can you do in this position? So today I am going to share something amazing with the move knight c3. If your opponent take, you will take it and your opponent play knight f6. Now this is the move in the Caro-Kann defense main line. What's the main idea? The main idea is he is offering trade. So basically you can take it, that's your call. But I'll say don't take it and play knight g5, the alien gambit. Now there is a very interesting idea behind the alien gambit. So let me show you. Over here your opponent will play x6 and there is a lot of chances where your opponent will play x6. Now his expectation is that you will take your knight back and you will not think for a moment. Now that's a mistake. You have to think for a moment and you have to sacrifice the knight. Now you might say that this is a knight sacrifice. You are just giving up the minor piece like that. You haven't developed any of the pieces. How do you expect a win? Well, so this is a mistake. You can sacrifice the knight and this is a myth that you are going to lose over here. Okay, now over here many of you say let's take out the bishop, give a check and eliminate black's position. Well, this is not correct. First, you'll develop your knight. Okay, now there's a very strong reason behind this. You might say, like, why am I not taking this outside? So, what we are doing is we are giving some time to development and then we can attack. Now, with this move, there is a trap. As I told, this is a very interesting move. Your opponent can play bishop g4, and there is a lot of chances that your opponent is going to play bishop g4. You can easily play knight e5 check, such that the knight will take the bishop. Now whatever he play, knight take on bishop, knight take it, queen take it. Now you might say that the position is still equal, 2 minor pieces for 2 minor pieces. How is that a win? So basically black lost his castling ability and at the same time you can just move the bishop outside to c4 and focus on castling. Okay, castle, and officially that's a very easy win for you. You can observe the bishop and the knight, not at all developed. So that's a very easy win for you. Now let's take it back and let us say your opponent does not play this. Okay, now basically you might ask me what's the main motive of Alien Gambit? Like why are we studying this opening? Okay, so the main logic is you sacrifice the knight. Now if you observe that this king cannot castle, so basically you can observe that king is a vulnerable piece which can be easily attacked, and that's the most important point which we are focusing on. So over here we develop the knight. Now let's come to the fair point. There are a lot of variation your opponent can develop this. Otherwise I'll say bishop e6. The main idea is now how can you take the bishop c4 and all. So for this cases what you can do is you can simply develop your pieces towards d3. Now over here, there is once again a lot of chances your opponent will develop the knight. And of course, we'll continue with it. You'll go with castling and you'll simply protect your king position. Now over here, your opponent play queen c7. Idea is to block this knight over here and all. So what you can do is you can simply move the rook e1 and attacking this. Now over here you might say the bishop is under attack. So black can try to protect it. If we try to take it at the center, then what you do? So this is once again a mistake. You can easily move the knight to e5 check. Now you might say that knight can easily take it, right? So the pawn will take it and attack this. If you say that knight goes back, then pawn push and eliminate the knight. Otherwise, if the knight goes there, what you may do? You may go on with e6 check. Now you might say, what am I doing? Like bishop can take it. Why am I doing that? So let me show you. Bishop take it, queen x5 check. Now the king goes to g8. Then you can take the bishop. Otherwise, if he makes a move like this, then congrats. Queen take on g6 is the checkmate.